not official yet, but the negotiations are well underway for him to fight Mr. Dmitry Bivol for the undisputed light heavyweight title. Shout out my boy. But I hope that works out for you, brother. I'm gonna get you back on here regardless. But I mean, it's what he deserves. It's honestly, I'm glad to see it happen to a good person like that that's put in the work and has had the big money fights with the big names taken away from him, not because of something he's done, but just because people are running away. So here's Nicolau's rant time. You defended your belt one time. You won it against Volk, and then you defended it once against Max. And then you're going to be like, I don't want to make weight. It's so hard to be a professional. Yeah, you skip out on Diego, you skip out on Mosvar, then you go up and demand Islam. Islam tells you, no, bitch. Go to the back of the line. Then you try to go pick on my boy Charles, which I will not tolerate. And Charles tells you, bro, like, Charles being so respectful, but I was like, yo, how are you going to discredit me? Like, this is my division. I've been here for years. Like this man changed his name from El Matador, which was fucking fire. You're from Spain. Fucking great image to the legend. My gosh.
The legend.
My man got that from 2K. Like, come on, bro. Like.
And we're back. Long time no see, guys. My name is Ken. I got my co-host here, Nick. Welcome to Under the Canvas. I hope you guys didn't miss us too much. I won't say whose fault it is, but it was both of ours. I'm gonna put it like that.
It wasn't Ken's fault. It wasn't Ken's fault.
Nah. But we're back on live. Everything's all good. Yeah. So I just want to tell me about how you've been doing, Nick. Like the past 3 weeks. Tell me about you've been going through.
We good, bro. I mean, just I moved some stuff. I moved stuff around in my apartment. I got a new TV with some parlay money from March Madness. Really.
All that money that Ian's winning us recently.
I know. Shout out to let me tell you, Ian was cold this last weekend. So Ian, get your shit together, bro. All right. Yeah. Get your shit together.
But those judges were questionable.
They were questionable for sure.
And that whole card was, hey man. We'll get to that. We'll get to that.
How about you, Ken? What you been up to, bro? I know you've been traveling. I saw some videography. I saw some nice shit, bro. Yeah.
I may or may not put a ring on my finger in a couple months, but
man,
took a couple pictures with the fiance there. It was a good time. We went to Mexico, so can't go wrong with Mexico.
That's where you're getting married, right? Are we allowed to tell the viewers that?
You told them already. Depending on if I may edit it out or not.
No, we'll blur that out. My bad.
Nah, yeah, it was a good time though. It was a good time, but happy to be back. Happy to get this shit back and rolling. A lot of news. I mean, I know we missed the Alex fight. And we can get to that quickly when we miss the other bullshit cards that were on because UFC's been on some bullshit with these fight nights, but that's another topic for another day. But just starting off quick, I just need your thoughts on this Cian Velasquez stuff, man. It's been kind of heartfelt. What would you do if you saw the guy that was,
I know exactly. Man. I said, I don't think he'll end up if I know the way this shit works. I think we'll see some news with that soon. I think that case has left a lot of people's minds because it's been so long. But I think now that a sentence was served, and I think once certain people are made aware of the situation, I won't dive too deep. I don't want people to think I'm on a politics side, but I think once things start coming to light, I think some action will come forward. But hopefully they free my guy. So
for sure
we'll be straight.
For sure, it was nice to see though, all the support from
the MMA
entire MMA community. Yeah, because we know and we've been doing this for a short period of time. But one thing you've always told me since we started is this shit is mad small. Everyone knows everybody. You can reach out to anybody. So it was interesting seeing that everyone just kind of cried in support, but I'm happy that he got the lowest sentence he can. I mean, because I don't blame him. That whole situation is kind of fucked up, but
yeah,
hey man,
I agree.
We move on and hopefully free Cian Velasquez.
Free Cain. We would all do the same shit, bro. We all do the same shit. So free Cain.
Free Cain. All right, so getting that depressing stuff out of the way, a lot of things have been announced recently. One of our former guests big guest.
David.
Now he's a David Benavidez, boxing
David.
champion of the world right now. Big announcement came out. You actually told me, broke the news to me. Tell me
Yeah.
about that.
So the negotiations it's not official yet, but the negotiations are well underway for him to fight Mr. Dmitry Bivol for the undisputed light heavyweight title. Shout out my boy.
Jesus.
David, I hope that works out for you, brother. I'm gonna get you back on here
Yeah, man.
regardless, but I mean it's what he deserves. It's honestly I'm glad to see it happen to a good person like that that's put in the work and has had the big money fights with the big names taken away from him, not because of something he's done, but just because people are running away. So it's just fun. It's awesome now that like a name like that. And I told you, I texted you the day after Bevo won that fight, and I remember you asking me, like, you think Bevo will fight him? And I was like, yeah. I said, Bevo, if Bevo fought Canelo and fought Beterbiev twice, he's gonna heal. He's not gonna duck it. So
Yeah.
shout out to Bevo too for being the guy to be the champ and give David the shot that he's earned. So that's gonna be great. That's gonna be a great
Hmm.
fight. Great fight.
Yeah, yeah. And one thing you've always said that you love about like champions, like I know there's UFC, but like Alexander,
Yeah.
we're talking about
Yep.
Kamaru, we're talking about John Jones.
Adesanya.
Well, not recently, John Jones, Adesanya.
Yeah.
You don't you hold on to that belt. You got to continue fighting. You got
Fight,
to keep that
man.
shit
And fight
moving.
the
You
next
got to
best
fight.
person, the next best guy.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah. So I'm happy to see that Bivol kept like the turnaround quick
Yeah.
and is actually starting
And giving David a
negotiations
chance.
because
Now I hope you get knocked the fuck out. But I still respect you, brother. I still respect
yeah, yeah,
you. Yeah.
yeah,
That's
yeah, yeah,
huge
for
for
sure.
David though.
Not
And he gonna get paid. Let me tell you, because that's gonna be a Saudi fight.
that's gonna be
That's
a
a
Saudi
Saudi
fight.
fight. So David, you about to get paid. It's about time. You about to get paid some shit. So fuck Canelo and his stupid ass offer that he got because David about to get like Dave, I'm not Dave, I'm not gonna put your business out there, but he about to get paid. He about to get paid.
Yeah. Well, speaking of Saudi though, I know this is kind of a little bit old, like 2 weeks ago, but Dana, uh, Turkey made this deal. Dana's basically gonna bring the UFC model over to the boxing. Some people are liking it, some people are not liking it. On my end, I think it's gonna be good because it really drastically like reduces like all the bullshit in terms of the number of belts, the number of weight classes. It's too confusing when we're talking about WBA, WBC, the super champion and all this stuff. It gets a little murky when we start talking about who's the real
Yep.
champion. And I think having fewer weight classes, one distinct belt, and just having everyone fight for that belt with a ranking 1 through 15 is the model to go. But I think it's going to take time, man. Like, when Dana first bought the UFC, it took him a good 10, 12 years from 1999, 1998 to basically like 2011 when shit really got popped off. Do you think they're going to have that same problem, especially like knowing that Turkey basically has unlimited funds?
I mean, I think as long as they get the roster right, I mean, I think they'll be fine. Like using that's where the his highness has to come in and get all those guys.
His
His
Highness.
that's what
We're not calling him His
His
Highness here,
Highness,
bro.
that's what his name is, Ken. I gotta address him as such. But hopefully he comes in and
His Excellency.
his excellency. If his excellency comes in with those fighters that he has on his fucking roster, we'll be okay. But the UFC model will work. It has been proven to work, and it's the only way to fix this dying sport. So for people that are hating on it, it's like, well, do you want what you've been seeing now? Guys not fighting guys. They're being like one weight class with 12 belts. Like being a champion doesn't mean anything. There's going to be one champ, one weight class, ranking system. You fight the next best guy. So, like for guys like
Yeah.
Canelo, what I'm saying, that are signed under his excellency, like that if you fight the next best guy, you don't get to pick. We don't no more picking
No,
like, oh,
no.
I'm gonna fight this. Like I just saw Berlanga fight a guy last weekend that just got
Oh,
out of prison. The guy looked like they picked him up off of Park Street and they put him in the boxing ring and he got knocked the fuck out. And it was bad, bro. Like honestly, I'm telling you,
first round KO. It was a
me and you
horrible
could have
fight.
gone in there. I guarantee you, we would have done better. He shouldn't have been in there in the
Yeah.
first place. It was sad to see. But like I said, stuff like this will prevent stuff like that from happening. It's like you fight the next best guy, you get a ranking, the one champ. There's not the IBF, WBA, WBO, WC, Ring Magazine, Lineal. Like, no, that's so stupid. Everybody could be a champ now. It's like, nah, one belt, one weight class, best in the world. That's it. I think it will work. It's gonna take time.
It's gonna
but it
take
will
time.
work. If they see it through, it will work.
Yeah, and I know it seems like His Excellency
Yeah.
wants to. He keeps like leaking all this info, and then
And
you can
Dana's
see
like,
Dana's
"Yo,
face like, "Yo,
chill
chill,
out."
stop saying everything."
Dana's like, "Chill out."
So that makes me question if like Turkey's really wanting to give all the power up to Dana,
Well,
because
Dana's
in
also
order for
one that
this to
he doesn't
work,
want to like. Dana's a very big on being a man of his word. He doesn't like to. He will never say something and not follow through. So I'm pretty sure it's like, yo, don't be leaking shit if I haven't confirmed it yet, because then you're affecting my legitimacy, my word. Like I've developed this
yeah,
reputation for delivering on my promises and giving the best fights to the fans. And if you say something and I don't follow through with it, you're affecting my business on both sides. Because what
yeah.
Dana does in boxing will affect it both ways. Now I'm gonna look at him as just Dana White. So if he's not delivering there, it's going to affect him in the UFC too. So
Mhm, mhm. Do you think this is gonna create kind of like other leagues, like not now, and but maybe in the future? You know how like there's direct competitors to the UFC, like quote unquote
mm-hmm.
competitors. They're not really competitors, but like PFL, aka the Parker Fight League.
if it works,
Shout
sure.
out to
People are
Ian.
going to use Dana as the guinea pig first. See if it works. That's
Yeah,
what that's
yeah.
what the UFC did. Once the UFC took off, then you saw all these other leagues, which they all suck.
Mhm.
But it's just like, sorry, Ian. Um,
Yeah.
but yeah, it's just like if they're gonna use him as the guinea pig, and Dana has no problem doing it, because once he gets taken off and running, like with the UFC, it's like you can't stop the machine. So what you let
Yeah.
Dana turn that into a machine, and it's like, well, good luck. You're not gonna be able to do anything. But yeah,
Yeah. Yeah. So moving on a little bit here, it's kind of the same topic, but a little bit different. So talking about that UFC model, there's kind of been a lot of like talk about these recent fight night cards. And I know you and me were big fans of the fight night cards because those are where the hungry dogs are,
mm-hmm.
and hungry dogs run faster. But man, I mean, they just announced um, Blanchfield versus
Barber.
I forgot her name, Barber, as a main event. 2 weeks ago, we got a decent fight night, but there's a lot of people still complaining about these fight night cards, that it's a lot of people are losing
Well,
interest, and
The
they're
London.
not
See,
real
this
good
is where
cards.
people. I again, the London one was very underwhelming, very underwhelming. Not very well put together. But that's gonna happen, right? But the one before that, like if somebody were to watch it,
Yeah,
there was there
all
was
KOs.
14 finishes. How are you guys upset just because you don't get the names that you want? I watch for finishes, so like there it was finish. How can you get mad? So like the thing is like if with 600 fighters on the roster, there's gonna be cards that don't deliver. There's cards with huge names that end up sucking. Like the Alex Pereira
Yeah,
card was average,
horrible.
well,
Yeah,
average to bad.
yeah,
You
yeah,
know what I'm saying? Like, and it was star
mhm,
studded. Like you guys were, oh my gosh, the only fight that delivered was Gaethje and Fiziev, and we didn't even get a finish there. So it's just like
yeah,
that's the only like for me. It's just like I don't care about everyone's so big on like, oh, they see the names like, oh, look at this awful fight night. It's like, nah, bro. It's like you got to watch it, and it's not going to always be good, but that's the reason you watch every week, is because one's going to come along like it did 2 weeks ago where you're like, ugh, I'm going to go do something else today, and you missed out on a great fight night. So
yeah, yeah. I agree, and I think people are missing the point of the fight nights. The whole point of it is Dana's just looking to see who's up
yeah,
next.
that's it.
Who's gonna be his next cash cow? He's looking to see who's ready to take that next step, and then they're gonna get that fight that we always talk about, the one right before the main event, that last prelim fight. Show me what you
Yeah,
got, and then that's the fight where you got to show out, and that all comes from a fight night.
exactly. Like,
So
just watch, guys.
I,
Stop fucking complaining and
yeah,
watch the damn thing. Y'all
yeah,
don't want to
yeah,
pay for pay-per-view, so watch the free ones. Stop complaining.
yeah,
Stop complaining.
yeah. Hey, Stream East is gone, so
Yeah.
figure
I
that
go I
shit
go to
out.
the casino now, get the pay-per-view for free. But anyways.
And then just take Ian's
Me and
parlays
Ian be
there.
going at it in the DMs about the picks though.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. We got to talk to him because he's been down. All right, so we got through those first few topics. They're kind of miscellaneous things, but I'm just gonna share my screen
Oh,
here. I'm gonna
Topuria. We didn't
give
talk about
you guys.
Topuria's bitch ass. Topuria.
Ah,
Yeah,
fuck.
fuck you,
Yeah,
fuck
let's
you,
talk about
Topuria.
Toporia.
Here's Nicolao's rant time. You fucking you defended your belt one time. You won it against Volk, and then you defended it once against Max. And then you're gonna be like, I don't want to make weight. It's so hard to be a professional. Yeah, you skip out on Diego, you skip out on Mosvar, then you go up and demand Islam. Islam tells you, no, bitch, go to the back of the line. Then you try to go pick on my boy Charles, which I will not tolerate. And Charles tells you, bro.
He was
Charles tells you,
disrespectful.
bro, like, and Charles being so respectful, but I was like, yo, how are you gonna discredit me? Like, this is my division. I've been here for years. Like
Hmm.
this man changed his name from El Matador, which was fucking fire. You're from Spain. Fucking great image to the
Yeah,
legend. My gosh,
the legend.
my man got that from 2K? Like, come on, bro. Like, please, bro. Like, come on, Topuria is really pissing me off. Like, he demanded a BMF title fight. Like, he's getting cornier and cornier by the day, and it's sad because I really want to get behind the Spanish fighter. We haven't had a good
Yeah,
Spanish fighter in so long, but man, you're making it hard, you fucking bastard. But keep going. Ugh.
yeah. He's turning off a lot of fans, man. I was a
Yeah,
huge fan, and then he started doing all that talking, and I get it. A part of it is the confidence.
which I'm okay
Um,
with. Which
he,
I'm okay with. But
yeah,
earn it. You
yeah,
can't
yeah,
just go demand
yeah,
things. You gotta earn it, bro. You know, like
yeah.
Volk literally came out and said, if I win against Diego, Mosvar, you got next. You know what I'm saying? Like, nobody wants to fight
Hmm.
Mosvar. He gets ducked. Oh, and Volk's
Every
already like,
time.
yo, I'm telling you now verbally in front of all of the world. If I beat this dude, you're next. I will defend it against you next. Just be ready to go. Like, that's what a champion does, bro. Like, Islam's another guy.
Yeah,
Islam's another guy is like, and we don't give him credit enough. He's like, yo, just line him up. I'll fight whoever's deserving. And he doesn't want to fight Toporia because what the fuck have you done to earn a title shot against me? You haven't done anything. You can't just
yeah,
jump the line. Go
yeah,
fight Armand.
yeah. Two title
Yeah.
fights. Yeah, yeah, yeah. And who do you think wins that fight? You think
I think
Arman
he
gets
gets
it?
smoked by Armand. I think I think Islam fucking treats him like a baby brother in there. I think the size is gonna go crazy. Charles is the only one where like I think he'll have a chance because Charles is
That
chinny.
chin, man.
But
Yeah,
I'll never doubt. I'll
chinny.
still take Charles because the odds are gonna be great. But I think Armand can beat him, and I certainly know Islam can. I think he's too small. I think
Mm,
yeah, the weight's gonna be better, but you're so small. Like Islam's gonna have the height, the reach, the length, and he's just stronger than him at that weight. Like he has Islam is super skilled. I mean, Topuria is super skilled, and he can knock anybody out. And
yeah.
we haven't really seen his grappling skills yet. The fact he's not using it though is what scares me because like you can't just come into a competitive fight and use it and be like, oh, I have a black belt. It's like it's something you got to use, or else you just don't have it.
Well, he has a submission win. One of his early
Yeah,
ones,
against
submission win.
I
So
forget who it was against that he got the submission on,
yeah,
but he hasn't
yeah.
used it in a while. The last like 6 fights are all just bop 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 bop, which
Because he
and he's
fucking
great. That's
KOs
what I'm saying.
everybody
That's
in
what
the
gets me so
first
mad.
round.
Is yes, he has the
Yeah,
skills.
yeah,
He could be a fucking legend,
yeah,
but instead he just wants to be
yeah,
this bitch, and it gets me crazy, bro. Mm.
yeah. It's tough because I get, like I said, the confidence. I understand what he's trying to do. He's trying to hype it up, but yeah, he should have defended that belt maybe a couple more
Yeah.
times. But who knows? We're not inside that camp either. Like maybe it is a struggle for
It's
him
a
to make
struggle
that
for
weight
a
if
lot
he's
of
walking
people.
around and
Aljamain couldn't
yeah,
make featherweight for years, but he did it every single time. Every single and I hate
yeah,
Aljamain Sterling, yeah.
professional about
But
it.
he
Yeah,
made that weight every time. Alex Pereira, look how big that fucker is. He made middleweight every single time and never missed weight. That boy is a
yeah.
heavyweight that was fighting at light heavyweight that was fighting at middleweight and he still got it done. So I don't want to hear it. If you want it bad enough,
Mm,
if you want to be a legend
mm.
bad enough, you make it happen. The legend. Fucking bitch. The stupid ass nickname. What a dumb nickname.
Oh fuck! All right, well, let's move on that one because I ain't calling him a
You a
bitch.
bitch.
Nah.
Just like Jamal Hill. Jamal Hill, I ain't forget about you.
Oh man.
Who's Jamal Hill fighting now, Ken?
Nah, he rode
Who's he
off into
fighting?
the
No, he's
sunset.
fighting.
He's
He has a
done.
fight, Ken. He has a fight. He's
He's
fighting
fighting
Roundtree. He's fighting Roundtree. And Roundtree gonna knock
Roundtree.
your ass out, Jamal. We'll talk about that though when the time comes. Can't wait to
Yeah,
see you.
yeah,
Can't
that's
wait
a
to
tough
see
fight.
Jamal on the
He,
street begging for money.
you got to give him credit though, because to take that
He
fight,
has no choice. Ken, he has no
yeah.
choice if he wants to make it back. But let's share your screen. Let's get
Mm.
into this shit.
All right, moving on here. So we're just gonna talk about this quick card here. We're not really gonna go too in depth because you
Yeah,
said like even Tom
this
Aspinall said he
fucking
felt
ass
like the
card. But I can
fucking
highlight some people.
yeah
The
yeah.
prelims were
Let's
ass.
highlight
Get
over
me
it.
out of these prelims. Shayna got the only finish round two, but I don't even know who the fuck
Yeah,
Pooja is or where they picked her up from. I've never heard of that woman.
first Indian
First
fighter,
Indian
man.
fighter. Let me tell you, UFC's
Yeah.
you Indians in India stop doing UFC because it's not working out for you. fucking Jubilee came over here and sucked, and Pooja, you didn't do good either. But hopefully, someone can turn it around.
You think Guram gets
He
cut after
should.
this loss?
He
That's
should
like
with
four.
his eye
Yeah,
twitch. He hasn't been the
yeah.
same, bro. It just hasn't been.
I don't know what's
Yeah,
going on with him.
hasn't been the
All
same.
right, but yeah, let's just move on to the
Oh,
main
here
to
go
the
go to
main card here. I
Nathaniel
just want to
Wood.
go over.
Nathaniel Wood was excellent.
Oh,
He was the first fight in the main card. You're good.
it's my
Yeah,
bad.
against Morgan,
Here
he
we go.
looked
Yep.
great. He's sharp. I hope he gets a. He's a very interesting featherweight that nobody talks about. That is very skilled on the ground, on the feet. I think that yeah,
Fast as
let him
fuck
fight in
too. Yeah.
America now. Like, stop saving him for London cards. Like, let's get him against like some really give him a big name at featherweight. Like, let him have some fun in there because I think he's really really good. Like an Arnold Allen or like a someone like that. Give him a name at featherweight where he can have some fun because he's good, man. Like an Ortiz.
Yeah. Why do you think? But why do you think that like you said, you know how they keep usually Wood at the for the England cards, or like sometimes they'll have fighters that like exclusively they'll stay in Brazil. Like why do you think they don't move them around a little
I
bit
think I
more?
think they're
Or
trying
you
to
think that's
build them
just
up. I
like
think
they're
they're
not in
trying
the
to build them up
careers where they
a
can?
fan base, but it's like, bro, like bring them over here because Patty's fighting in Miami now. Like
Yeah,
yeah, like
international as fuck, bro.
let's bring him
Yeah.
over here. Like I said, I think his fight style translates over to the American fan base because he's really good. Like I said, I think Brian
hmm
Ortega, Yair Rodriguez, I think that'd be a show for him. So like they should bring him over. I think he's extremely talented. And then
Yeah. Like you said,
fuck that
building
fight.
him up.
This fight,
Skip. Yeah, let's skip this
let's
fight.
highlight this
Ah,
girl because one, Molly McCann retired. Good. Molly McCann, you fucking suck. She was ass. But
yeah,
Alexia
yeah.
took this fight on 10 days notice. All right. 10 days notice,
Yes.
coming off a Contender Series win, and she
Got the
dominated. So I'm gonna
sub.
highlight her because like she shouldn't be punished
Yeah.
for doing excelling. And when she took this on 10 days notice and she's ready to fight again, she said. And she looked great. She was in great shape. She got performance of the night, as you see there in the awards section. So it's just like good for her.
hmm
Molly, enjoy retirement and whatever, you sucking Patty's balls, whatever it is that you do next in life. But like Alexia, I'll be paying attention to her. Like she had Rebos in her corner. I didn't
Yeah.
know all that. So she looked good. She was twerking. She was twerking in the
No, she
ring,
did.
which I saw some of
Yeah.
you people fucking complain about. Y'all let
Oh
Eileen
man.
Perez's ugly ass go in there and twerk. At least we can let Alexia twerk too. Jeez Louise. Y'all be complainers, bro. Jeez. Everything.
About
She
everything,
can't
bro.
twerk.
Everything
Why
about
can't
a
she
fight
twerk?
night.
Because she darker than her? Please. You twerk all you want, Alexia. You twerk all you want.
No, but man, what under Molly had that one
She always
spinning
puts
back fist
herself in a
knockout.
bad position. She fights these grapplers and then like doesn't know how to grapple. She's had so much, and Patty's such a
Puts
great
her
grappler.
in
I
the
don't
worst
understand.
position.
How can you be in that camp and not learn how to grapple? It doesn't make any sense.
Yeah, I don't know if they're training like together or if they're. I mean, obviously they seem like they're good
The
friends, so they
best of
must be
friends.
like
He was
bouncing
fucking
shit off each
crying in
other.
the
But
crowd for goodness sakes.
yeah,
What
that's
else we got
insane.
here?
All right,
Oh,
moving
Kevin
on here.
Holland.
Finally,
Yeah,
Kevin Holland,
underdog
man.
got his little performance
Finally,
of the night. Gunner has lost a fan in me because this man just took him down and laid on him, and he thought that by
and
bro,
did
my
nothing.
man
Yeah,
did full girlfriend experience on Kevin Holland and did absolutely nothing. My gosh, just laid on him and whispered in his ear for 3 rounds. Look at the strike difference. And Kevin Holland was on his back every round, 138-30. Look at
insane.
that. Three of three
Yeah.
takedowns, 3 of 10 takedowns. He stayed down there the whole time. It's fucking terrible. Oh my gosh. You should be embarrassed with yourself.
Yeah. Credit to Kevin Holland though. It seemed like he really turned the page
Good. He
though.
should stay at
For
that
real.
weight.
I
Stop
remember
moving
that last
weights. Yeah.
yeah. Yeah, man. I remember the last fight. Yeah, I can't
Rainier
remember who
did
he
Rainier
fought,
did
but
Renner.
he lost and he got
Yeah.
fucking dominated. And I remember he tweeted out saying, "All right, I got to get this shit together and
Yeah.
really lock in," because like we always talk about him having like the most potential, but it's just like like you said, we don't know what the fuck he's fighting for. It just seems like he just
Yep.
wants the paycheck. So let's hope he continues with that shit.
Oh my gosh. Jan got
Man,
robbed.
yeah,
Oberg, you fought mad boring, bro. Like if that was your case for your title shot, you don't get it. It's not gonna work. What
not
you
gonna
need to do,
work.
Oberg, is
Not
go
gonna
fight
work.
my boy, my best friend, Yuri Prohaska. All right. If you want a title shot, Yuri's waiting. He already tweeted. Yuri
If you
Yuri
pass that one,
tweeted
if
it.
you pass
Yuri
that
tweeted at
test,
him already and said, "Yo, let's get it." So that because that was boring as shit. First of all, it was a boring ass fight. Oberg just jabbed and peppered him the whole time.
yeah,
It was
yeah,
wrong
yeah,
1-1 going into that last round, and Blachowicz, I thought, in round 3 took it, but it was just like I was like, what's going on, dude? It was terrible, terrible, terrible fight. It was just jab,
yeah,
jab,
yeah.
jab,
Even the
jab,
total
jab, jab,
strikes,
jab.
yeah, yeah. Point fighting, but yeah, I thought Blahovic
Yeah,
won 1 and 3. So, like I
and then
said, those
Ober
judges
calling
are on
for a
some
title
bullshit
shot. You
from the
get no
beginning of the
fucking
night.
title
But
shot. You get no title shot.
yeah, yeah. I know he's on an eight fight winning streak. But who has he fought? All right,
He's
see
fought
like a bunch of
ass
like
fighters, bro. Look at this. This man fought
Poteria. Come on, dude.
bro. Like I don't even know who the hell that is. Ninchukwi Look at this. It's fraud,
This is the only good
fraud,
win,
bro. He
and
needs to go beat somebody for real, for real. And his last 2 fights are decision
yeah,
fights too, right?
yep.
Yeah, that's what I'm
No
saying. Come
KOs.
on, bro. Nah,
Decision.
he's
Last
starting to play
KOs.
it too safe for my
No,
liking. I
yeah.
don't like it. I don't like it.
Reminiscent a little
I
bit of
Yeah.
Izzy, man. A lot of jab, jab, kick, and just waiting to set traps. And I think, well, I get it. Like the whole point is to not get hit, but man, you gotta
Engage.
engage a little
75
bit.
strikes in
A
3 rounds. We need to be in the hundreds. Both of you. Both of you need to be in the hundreds. But yeah, it's a shame.
yeah, yeah, yeah. And let's go to his main event, man. I got a
Leon
lot to
Edwards,
say about this
dude,
one.
Leon
Philly
Edwards,
boy,
fucking yeah, he is
Philly
a Philly
boy.
boy. Leon Edwards is a joke. I'm gonna say it now. Leon Edwards is not a real fighter. He's never been a good fighter, and we've been fooled
Dean
into
Tom
thinking
said it.
so. But if we all scroll it back, he fought Bilal, hit him with an eye poke, got the decision victory. We never got to see what that would have been. Then he goes and fights Nate Diaz, wins 4 rounds. Nate almost knocked out.
Almost
Nate
got
could have
knocked
finished
out.
him, but pointed at him and laughed. And then he fights Usman, gets dominated for 4.5 minutes, and then lands the head kick of a lifetime, which fooled everybody in the world with the headshot, dead, whatever. Then fights
Yeah.
Usman again, boring. Fights Colby, boring. Fights Bilal, boring. Fights Brady and gets fucking. He didn't win a second of this fight. Look at this. Look at the blue. Ken, do you see any red in those stats? He
Dominated.
fucking got
No, bro.
absolutely
Dominated.
every. Look
Look at
at
this.
round two.
Look at this. Look at
Goodness
this.
gracious, dude. He got
Yeah.
absolutely walloped.
Yeah,
It
man.
wasn't close. And I don't see, like I said, he's just like, first of all, I'm not going to discredit Sean Brady. Sean Brady looks like a fucking title contender right now. Very good. That level that he fought at right there, if he has cardio like that, he'll be great. There's not many people that can keep up with that. He made a name for himself. But Leon, you're a joke, bro. And you need to go fight Masvidal, and that's about it for you, bro. I don't want to see Leon fight nobody else. He's done.
Yeah, it just looked like he quit. And it's like the same thing that happened with Kamaru, where remember when we got that shot of him, like of his
Like,
coach yelling at
please,
him,
I'm
"Come on,
begging
son,
you. I'm
come on,
begging
Rocky."
you.
Yeah, yeah. It's like you gotta get that out of him. And I don't know. Hopefully he doesn't come out with any excuses about staff or anything about
That
that, but
he
it just looked
he
like
looked the way
a
he
hungry
can't say
dog
staff
and
because he's
some
looked like
prey.
that the last 4 fights. So I don't want to hear it.
Yeah. Yeah, just dead, no energy. Didn't
In
look like he
front in
wanted
front
to
of his
be
own
there.
people.
Um,
My man had grandma, mom, and
yeah,
aunties in the audience and just got walloped, bro. Absolutely walloped.
and just got mauled. Sean Brady, though, number one contender now, moved up to number one contender spot. What are you thinking, man? He's on a 4-4 fight winning streak. The only one that he
I
lost
still
to is
think he
that
needs
Bilal
to
Muhammad, where
fight.
he
I
basically
think he
got
needs to
cleaned out.
fight either remember, technically Shavkat's the number one contender. Shavkat passed up his chance for an
Yeah.
injury. So I'd be okay with him fighting a guy like Xavi, or if he fights the loser of the championship match. But I don't think he should be next
Hmm.
unless Shavkat's not ready to go. That would be yeah. If Shavkat's not
Injury or
ready off
something.
that
Yeah.
injury, but yeah, he's put himself in a great spot here. He
All right, let's talk. Let's talk kind of predictions here. Let's say Jack JDM gets the win over Bilal. Who are you putting, Sean versus Bilal, or are you giving
No,
Bilal the immediate
I don't
rematch?
want
It really depends on how
I
the
don't want
fight
to see
plays out.
I don't want to see Bilal do
I don't
anything.
want it.
I literally we give it to whoever's next. I once Bilal loses, I'm okay if we never see
Keep it
Bilal
moving.
again. Honestly, like I'm okay with that. Once he loses, there's no immediate rematch. You get an immediate rematch. Yeah, no. If
Remember the
you
name,
get an
huh?
immediate rematch if you defend multiple times and dominate your fan favorite. Yeah, do you
Well,
even
he's defended
remember who he
twice.
fought, Ken? I don't even remember all those fights. But yeah,
Yeah, you're
it's
right.
terrible.
You're
He's
right. You're right. You're
absolutely
right.
awful. Absolutely awful. We need to start getting these guys out of for the UFC. They have a problem right now with the names for the champion names. We got to start getting these guys out. So, but yeah, Sean looked good, dude. He looked good. He looked fucking good.
He did. Fucking awesome, man. And credit to him going overseas like that, time
Yeah,
difference, because I know that shit is always hard for fighters to get that energy because it's a lot to go over there and fight with such a on short notice like that. But yeah, that's basically it for going over all the fights from this weekend. So coming up this week, we potentially may have another guest coming in. If not, then we'll get you guys another video out with all our parlay
yes,
picks
sir.
either Friday or Saturday. Um, Obviously, all the legs and the parlays aren't out yet for those fights. So it's another fight night. So hopefully you guys aren't fucking crying about it being boring. Just fucking watch it. It's in Mexico though, so
For
we know how
real.
those Mexicans fight.
For real.
All right. All right, man. So we're out.
Episode 10.
Episode 10.